And that's where they got to have fun with some role playing. We talked about ways to manage stress, ways to confidently respond to peer pressure situations, and they got to practice those ways on each other. We also talked about the hot topic of bullying and cyberbullying, and that's occurring obviously in our schools, which you hear every so often. But also, they learned how to safely report these incidents. And during the last class, we played a word definition game that helped them review the D.A.R.E lessons that we've gone over throughout the 10 lessons that I taught them. Near the end of the lessons, each student completed a D.A.R.E report and a D.A.R.E poster with thoughts of their D.A.R.E experience this year. And I hope you guys all got a chance, or you get a chance at the end, to view the posters that you see, great posters that they did with the help of the art teachers, Mrs. Russo and Mrs. Gambardella. So they helped out and guided them during this process, during their creation of the reports, posters. So, and at this time, I'm going to give out the special awards to each student who, to the students who did the best D.A.R.E report and the best D.A.R.E poster in each class. And I'd like to ask the special guests to come up and join me on this, and I'll hand these out. And they did a great job. They all did a great job with this, with the reports and the posters. So I'm going to actually put down the mic. It's a lot harder to be handing out these certificates with this. But okay, so I'm going to do it by class, alphabetical order by class. Okay, the two runner-up winners for the best D.A.R.E poster in Miss Anderson's class are Michaela Arachi and Chantel Rivera. And this is all new to them, except for the report, the first place report winners. They're the only ones that know that they won it, because I wanted them to have practice, on giving a report. They're gonna be saying their report later. So this is new to the others. Now the first place winner for the best D.A.R.E poster in Miss Anderson's class is Autumn Majestic.
Did you know that? No. I'm just gonna cry. Yay!
Now, for the two runner-up winners for the best D.A.R.E report in Miss Anderson's class, they are Francesca Caputo and Vanessa Almeida.
best D.A.R.E poster in Mrs. Caston's class, they are Katie Battle and Yala Corey. Now for the first place winner for the best D.A.R.E poster in Mrs. Caston's class, that is Kiara Hastings. Now for the two runner-up winners for the best D.A.R.E report in Mrs. Caston's class, that is Ryan Candelli and David Boone. Now for the first place winner for the best D.A.R.E report in Mrs. Caston's class, Samantha Sarno. The two runner-up winners for the best D.A.R.E poster, Doreen Alvarino and Ryan. Now for the first place winner for the best D.A.R.E poster in Mrs. Malillo's class, that is Matthew DeVito. Now the two runner-up winners for the best D.A.R.E report in Mrs. Malillo's class, they are Ashley Lynch and Jason Myers. Now for the first place winner for the best D.A.R.E report in Mrs. Malillo's class, Chad Fiola. Everybody wants to give get back to their seats. Now to Miss Pine's class. The two runner-up winners for the best year poster are Fidelity Miss Junior. Now for the first place winner for the Best Dare poster in this time's class, that would be Emily Sortino. Winners for the Best Dare report in this time's class are Brandon Gargano and Fidelity. Report in Miss Pine's class, that would be Caleb Goodrich. Okay, now, as far as we always have the first place winners for the report, read the reports, and that's what we're going to do right now, so I'm going to do it in order by class. So the first student to come up will be Julia DeMeo to read her report.
Hey, I just finished my D.A.R.E program. We're having a big graduation, and here it is. In D.A.R.E, I learned about a lot of things. I learned a lot about saying no to drugs, alcohol, smoking, and what to do if somebody offers you to try them. One thing I found interesting about D.A.R.E is when we learned about bystanders. A bystander is a person who sees a person getting bullied and does not report it. If you see it, you should report it to a teacher so the bullying will stop. And when you report the bullying, remember the 5 W's: who, what, when, where, why. I think it's a good idea to have the D.A.R.E program in 5th grade because now I know not to take drugs and drink, and also how bad they are, and how to say no if somebody offers me drugs or alcohol. And I also know how bad drugs are for you. It is very dangerous to try any drugs or smoke anything. You don't know how this drug will affect you. Someone else taking the drug might be used to it, but if you're not, you could have a bad reaction. And if you just say no, then you don't have to worry about those kind of problems in your life. Officer Dave was a very nice instructor, and I learned a lot from him. He'll always be in my heart, and I will always remember him forever. D.A.R.E has taught me not only how to say no, but I will always remember when somebody offers me drugs or alcohol to me. I love D.A.R.E, and I would do it all over again if I could. D.A.R.E has taught me a lot to stand up for myself and others that are not as strong-willed, to help us get through tough times, so we will stop teen drinking and driving and care more about ourselves than what others think is cool. But drugs are not cool, drinking is not cool, smoking is not cool, it can hurt you and even kill you, and that is what D.A.R.E has taught me.
Great job, Julia. Now, for Miss Casden's class, we have Samantha Sarno to read her report.
My name is Samantha Sarno and I am 11 years old. I will be graduating from Farrar School this summer. I will be attending 6th grade at the East Haven Middle School. What I have learned in these D.A.R.E classes will truly help me move on in life. From what I have understood from my D.A.R.E class is I plan on not to bully anyone or get into any bullying, just report it. I plan on treating everyone the way I would want to be treated. Everyone has feelings and I would never want to hurt their feelings. No one is better than anyone else. Everyone should be treated equally. I've also learned that drugs and alcohol are bad for your body. I plan on being good to myself and my body. I plan on being a good example of what a caring young adult should be. As an adult, I will make right and responsible choices. You should too. I am a very strong person. I should not be peer pressured or peer pressure anymore. I would never want anyone to feel uncomfortable doing something they do not want to do. I would want everyone to do what they want to do. If I ever had the urge to peer pressure, I would think back to this class. People do not like to be peer pressured, so don't do it.